Welcome to Jesus Yoga. Welcome to this beginner practice. In this practice, we're going to always inhale through the nose and we're going to exhale through the nose. We're going to inhale light and exhale darkness. So with every exhale, we're actually releasing and letting go. In yoga, we're not trying to work a posture or work through like a workout, but this is kind of a flowing thing, releasing thing. You're not pushing your body, but you're asking the body to open up, to go and move further. And we're always trying to find a space where something feels restricted or tight. We're trying to find the openness, the space, the releasing, and we do that through our breath, releasing any kind of tension through the breath. The breath is always our anchor, so we can let go and we can fill the body with the light, with the life force, and also open up further and release, letting go. The goal is never to reach a full expression of a posture. It really doesn't matter how deep or how wide or how good you can get into a posture. It matters more the journey of moving through. You get the same benefits, the same effects, even if you cannot fully get into the full expression of any of these postures. So be loving and accepting as your body feels today, as your strength maybe is today, how open you are today. Everything needs to be loving and accepting. And this was what we practice in yoga. Accepting and loving ourselves, accepting and loving our practice, enjoying the journey, not having a goal or trying to reach a goal, but the freedom to enjoy things as they are right now. So let's start with our practice. Always remember to breathe, inhaling light and exhaling darkness. If you need any further tutorials, there are beginner tutorials available on my channel for each of the postures, each of the asanas. So we're gonna come into a child's pose. Now between your ankles and your bottom, you can always place a pillow or blankets in between or a towel if that feels more comfortable. You can open up the feet as wide as you like or as close as you like, whatever feels best for you. And then you place your arms down by the side of your legs and pull them forward so the entire lower arm is on the floor and the shoulders can fully relax and let go. We're gonna inhale light and exhale darkness, enjoying, releasing, and letting go. Now stay in the posture as you are. Only move your arms forward. And then come onto the fingertips so you feel the opening more up in the upper body into the shoulders. Again, breathing deeply. Opening up and releasing more. And then slowly you come up to all fours. And we're going to come into a cat-cows. So on the inhale, exhaling and we're rounding our back, inhaling, looking forward, exhaling, rounding the back, releasing, inhaling, really opening up, try to look up. And go move to your edge, whatever feels good to you. Kind of loosening up the back and getting warmed up the spine and flexible in the spine. Now place your hands a little bit forward, leave your hips all the way up. Place your forehead down and just release and breathe here, even opening up more the upper body. If you can always place your hands together and place them behind your head, keeping the elbows on the floor if that feels good for you to open up the shoulders even further. Always inhaling light and exhaling darkness. Slowly placing your hands down if you had them behind your head. Come up on all fours and then place your right leg to the front. See that there's a good alignment between your knee and your ankle, and it's a 90-degree angle. And then shift your weight forward so you're opening up that hip. And at any time, if you need to place something underneath your knee, do so. Now move backward and forward, backward for a calf stretch, and move forward to open up the hips further. Releasing. You can do it in your own pace with your breath. And then stay forward, keeping your left hand all the way on the floor and the right hand is opening up to the side, a side twist. If you cannot place your hand all the way down, you can always keep the left hand on the knee and then open up as well. Placing both hands down, coming on all fours again, and then moving on to the left side. Placing the hip forward, opening up the chest. Stay here, breathe. And then start flowing backward, pulling your toes towards you. Hold it. And then moving forward, opening up the hips and moving back. Forward and back. Do it in your own time, combining movement with your breath. Maybe hold the posture. Now place both hands down, right hand on the floor, left hand open up towards the leg, the knee. Breathing deeply here into the twist. The twist is above your navel. Maybe looking up. Place both hands down. Move the back leg to the front. You can forward fold and bend your knees as much as you need to, having your hands on your calves, your chin, or grabbing opposite elbows and just hanging here. Or if you're flexible, placing your hands all the way down on the floor. Make sure you shift your weight a little bit forward too, not too far back. Now inhale, rise up all the way, stretch up. Exhale, having your hands to your side. Inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, moving forward into a forward fold. Always bend your knees if you need to. And then rise up on the inhale all the way. And exhale, hands to your side. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, folding forward all the way. Inhale, rising up all the way. Exhaling, hands to your side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, folding forward. And as much as you need to bend your knees, that's okay. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your side. We're going to prepare for sun salutations. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Keep them here, keep a little bit pressure. Inhale, up, stretch really up. We're going to do it slow. Fold forward on the exhale. Inhale, right leg to the back, opening up that hip. Both legs to the back, knees, chest, chin, or forehead, placing on the floor, moving through into a cobra, to a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the front, opening up that chest. Both legs to the front, forward fold. Inhale, rising up all the way up. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhaling, exhaling, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left leg to the back, opening up that chest. Both legs back, plank. Knees, chest, chin, or forehead, gliding through into a cobra and to a downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the front. Both legs to the front, forward fold. Inhale, rising up all the way. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg to the back, opening up. Both legs back, knees, chest, chin, or forehead, gliding through into a cobra, into a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the front, opening up the chest. Both legs to the front. Inhale, rise up all the way. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, move up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg to the back. Both legs, knees, chest, chin, or forehead, gliding through into cobra and a downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the front, opening up. Both legs to the front. Inhale, rise up all the way. Maybe a little back bend. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, maybe a little back bend. Down. Inhale, right leg back. Both legs back. Now faster. Moving through into a cobra and to a downward facing dog. Right leg moves forward. Both legs forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, rise up or back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg to the back. Both legs, knees, chest, chin, or forehead, gliding through a cobra and into a downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the front. Both legs to the front, forward fold. Inhale, rising up all the way, maybe back bend. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart, moving up and forward fold. Right leg to the back, both legs, knees, chest, chin, gliding through into cobra and to a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the front, both legs to the front. Inhale, rise up all the way, maybe back bend. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg to the back. Both legs, knees, chest, chin. Forward fold into cobra to downward facing dog. Left leg to the front. Both legs forward fold. Inhale, rise up all the way. Exhale, hands to your side. Stay here for a minute. Find the stability, moving your tailbone down and activating your core. Your shoulders roll back and you're really getting strong on your legs, standing nice and tall and straight. Finding the groundedness, breathing. And now your hands are gonna move forward and you're gonna try to bend your knees as much as you can. Shift that weight back into the heels. Even further if you can, very slowly controlled, sitting down. And now we're gonna come into boat pose. First, we're gonna lift the right leg, placing the tippy toes down, maybe keeping it up. Hold it here, or keep both legs on the floor and the tippy toes, that's maybe enough. Then the left leg, really activating your core here. Your belly needs to work. Again, you lift alternative legs or both legs at the same time, drawing the knees in and really straightening up your back. Placing your feet down. And then slowly rolling down onto your back, and we're gonna take a short rest, a short Shavasana. Breathing, calming, releasing, letting go, coming back to a slow, full breathing pattern. Always inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. Now place your right leg further down, shift your hip a little bit to the side and come into the twist. It's the crocodile. You don't have to place your knee all the way down on the floor like I'm showing here. I keep my knee in the air, and if that's hurting you, place something underneath it. If your back cracks, that's good. If it doesn't hurt, of course, then you just released some. Now shift your weight in the other direction, bend your knee, and then again come into the twist, palms facing upward, and you can keep your head straight looking up or to opposite sides. The lower leg can be bent. Breathing deeply. Now slowly come out of the twist and you grab maybe your right knee, and with the help of the right knee and a little swing, you come right sitting up. Come onto all fours, and we're going to practice Shirshasana, headstand, but only the preparation of it. If you can practice Shirshasana, come straight into it. Measure your elbows, they're shoulder width apart, placing your hands down. Now you can bend your knees as much as you need to. Come into the dolphin pose, which you see here, and really draw up your shoulders so your weight is above. You can always stay here and practice this hold, or place your head between your hands and practice this part of the headstand, maybe lifting one leg up, placing it back down, and lifting the other leg. So you're practicing the strengthening part of the headstand here without coming into the headstand. And then placing your knees down again and come into a rest in child's pose, really having all the way the lower arm on the floor and releasing any shoulder tensions. We're going to repeat this exercise and go a little bit further, but you can repeat what we just have practiced as well. Rise up, measure your elbows, shoulder width apart, interlacing your fingers, come into dolphin pose, and now you shift your weight forward and back. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Forward and back, really strengthening those shoulders. Maybe placing your head down again, and again, one leg rises up. Don't forget to breathe. And then the other leg rises up. Place both down, place your knees down, and again come into a resting child's pose. Releasing, relaxing, breathing and letting go. Slowly rise up and come through a sitting position, laying all the way onto your back. We're going to come into the shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. You can always place a pillow, a yoga block, a thick book or folded blankets underneath your hip and just raise your legs up, also bending them a little bit, or placing your feet against a wall and just keep them up here. Or if you can rise up straight into the shoulder stand and hold the shoulder stand. Your hands are facing upward and are as close to your spine as you can on either side. Even you get the same benefits if you just put a pillow underneath your hip and place your feet against a wall, raising them up. Now breathing deeply and concentrating on your throat. Next, we're going to try to lower the right leg to the floor, or you can place a pillow underneath it or blankets, and then the other one, raise them up again, and then placing both feet down. You can always place them also on a chair. I have for the shoulder stand a great tutorial if you need any adjustments. Keep your hands on your lower back or interlace them and place them on the floor. Straightening your legs as much as you can. Breathing deeply. Finding space in this kind of restrictiveness. Really opening up. Slowly coming out of the pose, placing down your hip, hands underneath your bottom, and you're going to use your core to slowly lower down your legs all the way. Keep your hands underneath your bottom, and then you're going to come into a fish pose, Matsyasana, and you can place your head always also on folded blankets or also a pillow, and there's also a tutorial on my channel if you need adjustments. Otherwise, engage your core, shift your tailbone down, and really just open up the upper body, the chest, opening up your heart, breathing deeply. And then slowly come out of this pose, placing your head down and releasing into a short relaxation, short shavasana, letting everything go. slowly stretch your body, stretch all the way, rise up again using your core muscles. Sit up all the way, nice and tall, placing your hands beside you, maybe pulling up the fleshy part of your butt, maybe placing a blanket underneath. And if your knees are hurting when you have your legs straight, place a folded blanket or towel underneath the crease of your knee. And then we're going to move forward into the forward fold. You can keep your hands on your thighs, on your chins, or come all the way down and maybe grabbing your ankles or your feet and just releasing. This is a very energizing posture. So we're going to stay here a little bit and we're going to try to get into a circular breath where we breathe in. We're going to inhale and we're going to breathe all the way down our forehead, our chest, our belly, into our toes. And on the exhale, we let the energy rise on the back of our legs all the way up our spine onto your head. Inhale down to your toes. Exhale, rising up again. Try this. Inhaling light, exhaling darkness, releasing all tensions. Every breath, surrendering more, releasing further and more. Now slowly prepare your body for movement. And we're going to slowly shift out of this pose very slowly. We have been here a while, and then raise up your hands on the inhale, exhale, hands to your side, beside your hip or behind you. And then we're going to come into a tabletop position, really lifting our hips up, and you don't have to release your head back all the way like I'm doing. If it's more comfortable, keep your head up. I like to shift my head all the way back. Really opening up that chest, inhaling, exhaling deeply, and releasing out of this pose. Come into all fours and onto your belly. Maybe through a push-up, strengthening your arms a little bit. And releasing. Your toes are touching, the feet are falling to the side, and you're having your hands as pillows for your forehead. Just for a minute here. Now placing your hands underneath your shoulders. Keep your elbows right into your body, and you're going to come into Cobra pose. Lift up your knees and lengthen your legs all the way. Your hands are going to feel like they're drawing forward. Look up, or at least straight forward. And your hands are always dragging forward. Breathing deeply, opening up the chest here, opening up the back. Lower down your forehead, relax for a second. Breathe. Now lift up again, lift this time your legs. Keep your hands by your side yet. Keep them here or interlace your fingers behind your back and open up the back even further. Your feet are going to feel like they don't want to go up, they want to go wide and become longer. And release out of this pose into a resting pose. Toes are touching. Let everything go. Repeat the last exercise, or try to grab the ankles of your feet, placing your forehead down. And we're going to come into bow pose. So your legs want to kick up and your hands want to move forward. So it's an opposite pulling of the legs up and the hands wanting to move forward. Breathing deeply here. It's okay to shift back and forth. Hold it and release. Placing your hands beside you, come up and release into a child's pose again. If child's pose is really uncomfortable for you, you can always lay on your belly and relax here. Breathing deeply, especially after the back bends now. Breathe into your lower back, releasing all tensions, letting go. Slowly prepare your body for movement and rise up slowly onto your feet and knees. Now shift all your body weight, your butt, onto the left side of you. And we're going to come into the twist. This is the easiest version of the twist if you just stay here. Now a little bit more difficult is placing the right leg over the left knee. You can keep the left leg straight and shift into the twist here, or bend the bottom leg and then come into the twist. On every exhale, you rise up and straighten up. On every exhale, you move further into the twist. So every inhale, you rise up. Every exhale, you release. Breathing deeply, inhaling light and exhaling darkness. Releasing further and further. You can place your hands closer to your body if you're really straight, or even place your hands behind your back. But you don't have to. On the next inhale, you're gonna raise up that arm all the way, come out of the twist, and twist to the other side for a second in that position. Now releasing the legs to one side, and now coming to the other side. So you're shifting your butt onto the right side now. This is the easiest version of the twist. You can just stay here and twist. Place your left leg over your right knee. Have that leg straight and come into the twist, or bend it. You can try out whatever feels best for you, and then come into the full expression of whatever feels good to you today. Having your hands placed close to your body or further away. Just on every inhale, you straighten up your back further. On every exhale, you release further into the twist. Maybe you don't need your hand to hold you up straight. Maybe placing it behind your back. Inhaling light, exhaling darkness. Slowly releasing the twist and twist to the other side. And come onto all fours. We're gonna practice crow pose. So we're gonna bend our knees and place our hands right before our knees. And then we're gonna shift the weight a little bit forward. And this might be enough for you. This needs a lot of strength. Now maybe you can lift up your right leg, place it back down, lift the left leg, and place it down. Always look forward, and maybe you can raise both legs, or you repeat the exercise, just holding, shifting the weight forward, or raising one leg and then the other. Breathing deeply here. Always focus on one focal point. Placing your feet down. Come into low malasana, placing your hands between your knees for a minute, releasing all tensions. And we're going to do this exercise again. Moving forward, and then just shift your weight forward. You can stay here and just practice this. This is hard. Now lift one leg if you can, place it down. Lift the other leg, and you can repeat this exercise or try to come into the full expression by lifting both legs. Breathing deeply. Placing both feet down if you had them lifted. Again, come into malasana, low malasana. Opening up the hips here. Place your hands on the floor, move forward and come into a forward fold. Placing your hands on your thighs, grabbing opposite elbows, like I'm showing here, and just hang here, or placing your hands all the way to the floor. Make sure your weight is not too much in your heels, but you are evenly distributing the weight into your toes and your heels. Breathing deeply. You can always bend your knees. That feels better for you. Now slowly bend your knees and roll up, rising up all the way on the inhale. Exhale, hands to your side. I'm just gonna move to the side so you can see better. You lift up your left arm. Your hip are gonna stay stable, and the bend is gonna really come from your waist, from your side. Make sure your shoulders stays back and you stay open. Inhaling deeply. You should activate your core here. You should feel your core working. And then we're going to come to the other side. Inhale, the right side, and exhale. We move to the side. Your hip does not bump out to one side. It stays stable. Your feet are grounded. Breathing deeply. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your side. We're gonna move to the back of your mat, sit down, and we're gonna come into our final favorite pose, Shavasana. Get a blanket if you need one and cover up if you're cold. Otherwise, you're placing your feet about hip width apart, palms are facing up. Give yourself some space. Allow yourself to have space and openness. Inhale and exhale, maybe even through your mouth, releasing all tensions. Again, inhale through your nose and exhale, releasing all tensions before you completely let go. But first, we're gonna drop the shoulders and then let go. Roll your head from side to side and find the most comfortable place for your head. Now, make a lemon face, draw everything together, and now your tongue comes out and you look up, exhale, and make a face like you're chewing gum, releasing all tensions from your jaw. It's like you're moving air in your mouth and just releasing, exhaling through your mouth. Inhale again and letting go. Exhale through your mouth. And now you just let everything go. You leave yourself alone and you become heavier and heavier, relaxing more and more into Shavasana. Releasing everything, letting go everything. Now slowly get your body ready for movement. Breathing deeply again. Stretching yourself like you just came from a big sleep out of bed. Stretching your arms up again. And then drawing in the knees into your chest. And shifting from side to side, massaging your lower back. And then you just release to one side. You can lay here just for a second before you slowly rise up and come into a seated position for one more breathing exercise that we're gonna do to energize our body. Placing your hands on your shoulders, you inhale, moving to the left, exhale to the right, and you're really gonna activate your core. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep on doing it. Deep breath, really deep. Concentrate on the inhales. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Do it in your own time. I will tell you when it's time to stop. Again, pick up that pace. One more time, deeper breathing. And stop. Place your hands in your lap. Keep your eyes closed and just breathe deeply. Feel the oxygen that you have just put into your body, into your brain. Maybe you're a little dizzy. That will shift in a minute and you will feel great afterwards. Breathing deeply. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you loved this practice. And subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you get any kind of notification for my next videos. And please put down a comment, maybe a thumbs up. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear feedback from you and any suggestions. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.